Good afternoon, New York City. Raul Rivera. So we're here in Sunset Park, Brooklyn. I did a long trek from the Bronx to get to this location. We're in Sunset Park, Brooklyn. This is the industrial marine terminal right here in Sunset Park. I want to show this location here that you see. This location is prime real estate, waterfront real estate, where housing could be built, because there's always a complaint about space is limited. But this particular site here has been like this for decades and decades and decades. And this is District 38. The council member in this district is council member Alexa Avilés, formerly the council member and chair to the Committee on Immigration. She's been downgraded. She doesn't speak about this area. She keeps quiet about this area. This is right in her backyard. This is literally maybe 5-6 blocks from where her office is at, and she doesn't say anything about this. She talks about investing in her community, and here we have acres and acres of waterfront property that's not being used. It's been like this for decades, before she even made it into the district. Also behind me we have more development that's taking place by there's a few people involved. Uprose, Equinor, New York City Economic Development Corporation, labor unions, and others. They're basically hijacking all of this prime real estate where they can put housing for New Yorkers. They can build generational wealth, and people can own homes here, live here, and be part of New York City. But they don't say nothing about this. The city council, the committee on land use, Kevin Riley, the chair, all of these people, they don't say anything. Salamanca, who's not a council member anymore, but he was the chair for the committee on land use. They put no use to this land. And just down the way, past these buildings over here, you have Equinor that's building windmills. They're constructing windmills, and they're saying that they're gonna help the community by creating jobs. Donald Trump has tried to put a stop to that. We don't know if they're gonna actually succeed, but they're hijacking our city. They're giving acres and acres and acres to foreign countries to come build here windmills that do not work. Windmills do not work. They're actually very, very harmful to the environment. They want to put windmills offshore, off Long Island. They want to put it about 15 to 30 miles offshore from Long Island. That's going to be horrible to see windmills in nature. They're gonna wreak havoc in the ocean, off the sound, to put windmills to generate electricity. The climate change is being weaponized against the people of New York. And the council member here in this district doesn't say anything. The council members don't say anything. They're fighting in Manhattan for Elizabeth Garden, a small little place. That's because of prime real estate. That's prime real estate in Manhattan. That's why they want it. Not to build more housing. It's bullshit. They're hoodwinking the people. Look at all this space here. Look, the city's down that way. Lady Liberty's right over here somewhere. Yeah, look at this. Look at all of this. And then we're gonna go to the Equinor site, which is about 10 blocks from 39th Street to like 29th Street, I believe. We're gonna go down there and add to this video so people see all the space. Look at all that space. Look at all that space. Acres and acres and acres where generational wealth homes could be built, but they're giving it away to private industry and corporations that don't care about the people. And the ones that are doing it, it's the elected officials. It's the mayor, it's the council member Avilés, it's the city council, and it's also the governor. They're all doing this. They're all giving away our property and our land to foreign countries and foreign companies. That's exactly what's happening right here in Brooklyn. This is Brooklyn. This is Sunset Park, Brooklyn. How many decades has this been empty? How many decades? Huh? Look at that. Look at all of this. And there's more on the other side, which we're gonna add to this video. Thank you so much. All right, you have to bear with me. There's a little noise here. So there you see it. There's the windmill. You see it in the distance right there? Look, let me zoom in a little bit. There it is. That's what they want to build 15 to 30 miles offshore from Long Island. But they're building them right here in Brooklyn, Sunset Park. There's about 70 plus acres right there that has been taken up by Equinor. And they're the ones doing it. So they gave 75 plus acres to a foreign company to build windmills here in Brooklyn, when it could have went to New Yorkers for generational wealth, for homes for families of New York, and this way they could have a place of their own that they can pass down to their kids. This is right here. This is Equinor right here, 39th Street. It goes probably down to like 29th Street. It's about 10 blocks from 2nd Avenue all the way to 1st Avenue, taking up all this land. And the council member in the district, Councilmember Alexa Avilés, Kevin Riley, all these council members that were part of the Committee on Zoning and the Committee on Land Use, they don't say shit about this, but this is what they're doing here. Look at that. They're building windmills, huh? Because we gotta save the climate. Fuck the people, but save the climate. Isn't that incredible? Right there, look at that. Goes all the way 2nd Avenue. I believe this is 39th Street. I trekked all the way from the Bronx to get down here. Look at that. And the Councilmember Alexa Avilés, she's down with this stuff. He's helping these corporations because she was for the city of Yes. She was for it. But she's not for it when it comes to her district. Because if she would have been for the city of Yes in her district, they would have voted her out. But she voted for the city of Yes. Everybody should know that. Yeah? And she's buying homes in Florida. Imagine that. A council member that's supposedly fighting for people of color, saying that we need to invest in our community, but yet she's buying homes in Florida. Ain't that a kick in the ass? Ain't that a kick in the ass, huh? Look at that. Windmills. They're building windmills in Brooklyn. Do they really need 70 plus acres to do that? Well, anyway, these are foreign companies, so it's like Equinor, Uprose, EDC, labor unions, and a lot of dirty politicians selling out our city. Prime real estate that can go to New Yorkers, they're giving it to a foreign company, Equinor. Look at that. Look at that. Eh?